Friends, today I am going to tell you about a multinational company which is as interesting as the company itself, because the founder of the company ran away from his house at the age of 16 to open the company, and his father caught him and brought him home, and he ran away again, but his father caught him again, but he didn't listen to him again, and this time he ran away by selling his father's cow, but his father caught him again. And even though running away from home seems like an interesting story, but he wanted to run away from home and do something big, and he struggled a lot. And today you get to see good things like Hyundai Creta, Hyundai Grand, Hyundai Verna. There is a big hidden struggle behind all this. Friends, I am talking to you about the South Korean multinational company Hyundai, because of which everyone's heart has won. So let's know about the interesting story of Hyundai. Friends, the story begins when on November 25, 1915, Chung Yu-young was born in a very poor family. His father was a very poor farmer, and Chung had a total of 7 siblings, of which he was the eldest. Because of poverty, Chung had been selling lottery tickets in his village since childhood. But his dream was to become a teacher. But when there is no money to eat at home, big dreams remain the same. But somehow he studied in a local school for a little bit of work. And because of poverty, he had to work very hard since childhood. But at one time, Chung was very upset with his poverty. And he was so upset that at the age of 16, Chung went to a village 24 kilometers away from his home with a friend. And there he used to work as a laborer, in which he used to do a lot of work. But, according to the work, he used to get very little money. But Chung liked to do this job very much, because he was happy that he was earning from himself, and he worked there for 2 months. But after 2 months, his father somehow caught Chung, and brought him to his home in Assam. And as soon as he came home, he started planning to run away from home again. And this time he made a plan to run away to Seoul with his 2 friends. But his only purpose of running away from home was to do something big for his family, and to get rid of poverty somehow. So in 1933, he ran away to Seoul again from his home in Assam. But his one friend was caught in the beginning. But Chung and his one more friend ran away to Seoul. And Chung's father started looking for Chung again. And there Chung and his friend met a stranger, and told him that I will arrange for your job. You guys don't worry. And Chung started trusting him a lot. But one day that stranger snatched Chung and his friend's money and ran away. And Chung's father again caught Chung near Chung's grandfather's house, and brought him to his home in Assam. And now Chung started farming with his father peacefully. But somewhere in his mind, the idea of running away from home was going on. And after working with his father for a few days, he again made up his mind to run away from home. And this time he wanted to go to Seoul by train. So Chung sold one of his father's cows. And instead of the cow, he got 71. Friends, 1 is the currency of South Korea. And Chung sold the cow and ran away to Seoul again. And there he started working as a bookkeeper. Means he maintains small transactions. And his purpose of doing this was to become a small accountant. And his life will get settled little by little. And everything went well. And again after 2 months, his father somehow found him. And again brought Chung to his home. And believe it or not, Chung started hating his home. He didn't want to live in his home in Assam at all. But despite trying again and again, he found himself there, where he didn't want to live at all. And he was determined to do something, because of which he again ran to Seoul from his home in Assam. And again he started working as a laborer at Incheon Harbor. And later he started working as a construction worker at Bozong Professional School. And a few days later he started working in a cereal factory. And again a few days later, he started working as a delivery man at Bukang Rice Store, in which he used to deliver rice from here to there. And he also got a small room from the company, so that he can live there. And Chung decided that now he has to live there and also work there. And 6 months later, the owner of Bukang Rice Store promoted him because of Chung's good work. Because now he used to work as an accountant in the rice store. And in 1937, Chung's owner's health deteriorated a lot, because of which the owner made Chung the owner of his rice store. And at the age of 22, Chung changed the name of that rice store and changed it to Kungal Rice Store, and everything was going well. And in 1939, Chung used to supply rice to Japan and the Japanese army from his rice store, because of which Chung's earning was very good. But when the South Korean government came to know about this, then the South Korean government accused Chung of the rice racing system, and the government took over Chung's entire rice store. And finally Chung gave up on himself and went to his home in Asan, and he stayed at his home till 1940. But Chung knew that nothing was going to happen by sitting at home. To do something big, you have to do something. And after so much effort and hard work, if you give up, then it is stupidity. And until the goal is achieved, I will keep trying and working hard. And again Chung came to Seoul from his home, and he wanted to do automobile repairing business in Seoul, because of which Chung bought a garage from his friend, so that he can repair the car and motor, and he took a loan of 3,000 won from the bank and started his business. And the business was going very well, in which 60 to 70 people started working in his garage in 3 years, and Chung's earning was getting better and better. But in 1943, the Japanese government forced Chung's garage to merge into a steel plant, because at that time the government was a colonial government. That means at that time there was no restriction on the government. The government could do whatever it wanted, because of which Chung knew that this garage was going to be destroyed, and Chung left everything and went back to his home. And there was a fierce war between South Korea and Japan, in which there was destruction in the country, and the whole of South Korea was destroyed. And after the end of the war, the South Korean government needed people to rebuild the country, to develop the country, because everything was completely destroyed in the Va. And in this situation Chung had a very good opportunity to do his business, in which his government will help the companies to move forward. And that's why in 1947 Chung established a company. He named this company Hyundai, and Chung used to build many constructions with the help of his Hyundai company. Like in 1967 Hyundai built Soyang Dam. In 1970 he built road. In 1978 he built shipyard, in which big ships are built. And he also built many nuclear plants. He also built many other things for his country. And in this way Hyundai was growing its business. And finally Hyundai started working in the car industry. And today Hyundai is doing more than 70 businesses like other companies, whether it is medical or science research institute. I will not name all of them, because along with the story we have to take care of the time as well. So friends, in the end I will just say this. Just keep trying. Keep working hard. Success will come to you by itself. Chung could have sat at home comfortably, but you must have seen in the story yourself that he ran away from home again and made a joke. But his running away was not a joke, but he wanted to do something big. And thousands of times the business failed. Thousands of times the success was not in his hands. But still he did not give up. Just keep doing and keep doing. And today what to say about the praise of his company? All the things I have told. This is only 1 to 2% out of 100%. So you can understand how much he must have struggled. And you may not even know how big Hyundai is. So friends, I hope you liked this story of Hyundai. If you like it, then you can also give me motivation by liking and commenting, so that I keep making such videos for all of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and do press the bell icon, so that the notification of the upcoming video reaches you. Thank you very much for your time till then.